My name is Yasmin and welcome to my channel. I'm a cross stitcher and cross stitch designer. My company's name is Yasmin's Made with Love. If you are here for the very first time, welcome, and if you are my returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It's been 3 weeks since I've recorded last, and technically I'm still on my vacation. However, I have been doing other things, I have been doing other things like stitching, and mainly stitching and relaxing. If you follow me on a variety of social media platforms, then you already know then my vacations are not going the way I planned. I live in England, I live in London, so the weather this year is absolutely horrid. It is ridiculous. It's been raining since beginning of July. No, middle of July. It's been raining every single day. We've got the sun for about half a day, few hours, and then it pours and pours and pours. It's really absolutely, it's disgusting. It feels like November. So the summer is ridiculous. So we had planned to go away to sunny Brighton for a 1 week with a family. However, it's raining every day, so we decided not to go, because what's the point to go and stay in a hotel, because you can't really do much when it rains so much. So yeah, I am disappointed. Anyway, the past 3 weeks I've mainly spent on working on the birthday project for my daughter. My twins are turning 11 on Monday, and I have been working on my oldest whips to date. I think it's from 2020, I think. This is like way overdue. It's supposed to be her birthday present last year, and then year before that, and in 2020. So this year finally I think I have a good chance to finish this project for her birthday. However, before I show you my whip, my birthday project, I had been asked by a few people to showcase the projects I did for my daughter for her birthdays in the previous years. So I have pulled them off the wall. They are massive, and I absolutely love them. So the first one I finished for her in actually 2020, so the year when I've started the whip, which I'm about to show you. I've started this project and I've enjoyed working on it so much that I have finished for her birthday. And this is by Donna Stitch, Etsy seller. It is one of 9 princesses available, and this is Ario. It is stitched on 14 count Ada with most of called for DMCs. I absolutely love this project. I have been working on it for quite long time and because I was very new to kind of working on a big project, I also have left a tiny margin on the side of the, so I didn't have enough basically for framing, so I had to sew in some pieces of fabric, but I think it doesn't look too bad. And this is also the time when I wasn't adding the years of finish, but I know it's from 2020, and it's in my daughter's room. She absolutely loves this. So this is the first one. Then in 2021 I finished Rapunzel. It's from the same Etsy seller, and this one is all called for DMCs, again on 14 count Ada. I absolutely love this project. I love working on those designs, although they are very big. I absolutely adore them. And the third one I finished last year for her 10th birthday. It is Merida, and Oh my god, Merida, it was a joy to stitch on. I love the colors. Merida is one of my favorite as well. So yeah, so 3 of 9 are stitched. Also, I have kitted up the 4th one, which I will be starting the minute once the this year birthday gift is finished. And this is Cinderella, and I have got all called for DMCs and 14 count Ada, because I like the finishes to be uniform. I like them to be in the same size and in the same style frame. So this will be my very future start once the whip I'm about to show you it's finished. Okay, so this was the archive, and now it's time for the bloody felines. You had your comments on my whip parade and a video before when I was referring to felines as the bloody felines. Absolutely cracked me up. Thank you so much for going along with my sense of humor. I've enjoyed it a lot. So this is the project which been haunting me for years. It is a graphic by Lauren Birch, and design and chart is being done by a Polish designer and Etsy seller, Little Polish Needle. And this is the design, and this is how much I have done. I am on the last corner, and oh, this is fantastic. I'm gonna show you like that. I can see through the fabric. So felines are absolutely, those felines are absolutely gorgeous. I am using my own colors which are similar to called for. I have to say the last cut is my favorite. I love working on those bright stripes. I have got a few gaps to fill it in on the flowery cut, but I have a feeling that I will be able to complete this project by Monday, the 7th of August. So I have frame ready, so I can just wash it, stretch it, frame it, and give it to my daughter. And I'm also excited to start the Cinderella as well. Last look on it. Love it. And the chart is not available anymore. I did say that quite a few times already. The designer has lost the original file, so she's unable to provide this particular design. However, she has got a few similar. This chart, after it's I finished stitching, is going to, I think I'm saying your name right, Kaylee. So yeah, minute my felines are ready, the chart goes to you. Right, so what else have I been doing in the past 3 weeks? Actually, I had plenty new starts. It was my vacation. I wanted to work on lots of different projects than mine. I didn't want to work on any models, although I did, because I am workaholic. I don't know how to take breaks. I don't know how to relax. I'm always busy with work. I always work. Even when I'm on holiday, I'm one of those people who clean up the hotel's room or make my own bed. So I just don't know how to stay still, and I just don't know how to relax. You know, the first one to wake up in the morning and the last one to go to bed. They're just me, but I like myself. Anyway, why did I go for? I lost all attention. So let me show you what I have started. Of course, I wanted to take Barbara Anna with me on a vacation, and I did. So the first project I've started, it is kit from Nitka Moscow, designed by Barbara Anna, and it is Miss Scissors. And I am almost done with this design. I need to repeat the same flowery motifs on the other side and then fill it in all the leaves, and I will be done with it. And this is the empty space which is designated for this design. I am using colors from the kit and the fabric from the kit, and I think this is flax. 32 count. Is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Knit kits are fantastic. And the needle minder is from Maloka Designs. Love it. So this is one Barbara Anna I've started. And then the second Barbara Anna design I've started, it is called Blue Dreams. And I was completely enabled by Sarah, Cross Stitch Sarah on Instagram, and Kim Stitchy Squirrels. They have organized or hosted a SAL, Blue Dreams, and I had chart, but because I was swamped with, you know, with work, and I wasn't sure if I can join them. But you know, since it was my vacation, I decided to, you know, jump on the bandwagon and just start it as well. So I'm stitching this with 99% of called for colors. I have changed the light blue because I didn't have the called for at in my stash, but it's look quite similar. And I am stitching this on 32 count linen by Fiber on the Whim in a color Brick, which is this month, last month fabric club from Patchwork Rabbit. Absolutely love this design. My stitches on the very light yellow, this area on the face, look quite messy because I was stitching at night in a very poor lighting, and but it's okay, you know, once this frame is on the wall, no one would tell. So this is how much I have done. It's not much left to do. Okay, so this is all my, like, the holiday starts, and you know, I had a pile of holiday starts. However, Felines actually took up most of my time because I think I have 2 cards that previously, so you know, there was a lot of stitching to put on, so most of my attention went into Felines. So this is only 2 of my holiday starts. But I have started models as well because I am getting ready for market this month. So obviously I've sent out quite a few of my models to Charlie and Kim, but I've also have been doing some stitching as well, because you know, I can't afford paying for all of those models, so I have to stitch them as well. So I have, first of all, before we get into a market charts, I want to show you what else I have started, which is my design by me. This is a winter garden, and it is this was the July's Patreon exclusive for the Thier all inclusive, and it comes in the 2 colorways. One is a night and one is day. So I am stitching the day version, and this is fabric from this is Fiber on the Whim Affogato, and the Tom and Lily Creation flosses. And this is how much I have done so far. I really, really love it. It's going to be a skinny, long piece, so I'm thinking to finish it off as a trap instead of framing it. Okay, the next model I decided to crack on. It is second colorway on the design, which I released early in the year, and the first version of this design, it is called sorry, I want to show you. So the first version which I released, it is called I forget, Tulips and Stars, and this is the colorway I am using for it. So all of those kind of gemstone colors. However, I wanted to play with colors, and I designed second colorway, which is called Kaleidoscope. because when you stitch this sampler using multiple of colors, it reminded me of kaleidoscope. I had one when I was a child and I really loved it, to look through it, to, you know, discover all of those beautiful repetitive patterns. So this is how much I have done so far, and this is 14 count Ada and the DMC colors. So this I want to be stitched on the larger scale, because my daughter, she wants it, she really wants it, and the color gem is on the smaller scale because it's on 18 excuse me, on 18 count Ada. So so yeah, so there is a different in size and a colorway, and they look completely different, stitched in a different colors. Right, now what else have I started? Market. So I have been sharing some sneak peeks of what's coming over my Instagram. Sorry, I'm blanking, you know, my brain is the weather, because it's been so sunny in the morning, but now I can see the dark clouds everywhere, and I can really feel then the pressure is going down. So that's why I'm just kind of, my brain is slowing down. So what I was saying, oh yes, so I have been sharing some sneak peeks and also releases for what's coming to the market this year. And I have no, I don't know where's the model. I'm going to share the cover photos. So the first design which will go to the market this year, it was a bonus chart gift for my Patreon in a month of June. It wasn't part of the Patreon, it was just a gift, because I have wonderful members in my Patreon and I like to shower them with gifts. So this chart now will be available for purchase in the shops online and in actual shop. The PDF version will be available in my Etsy store at the end of September. So just to give a chance for the shops to have a first dip on the design. And this is the design which is called Find Joy, and cover goes here. The second one, it is something which I released last year, no, this year, because I've only been releasing, yeah, this year. However, I released it for the, you know, for the shops as a booklet with 3 other patterns, so like a series. However, as a popular demand, I was asked if I could release the paper version of this chart, you know, as a separate design. So that's what I did. And the second design which will be available, it is Autumn Owl. And the third one, which I shared yesterday, I absolutely love it. And once again, thank you so much, Kim, for stitching and photographing the model for me. It is a Halloween ride. It's quite fun design. It is an owl. You know how much I love birds. Owls are my favorite. You know, most of my designs, they include owls here or there, or they are just completely dedicated to owls. So in this design, we've got an owl taking a fox for a ride in a pumpkin carriage. It's fun, it's colorful, it calls for fancy flosses. It's stitched on a fox and rabbit linen gauge, and this is the photo over here. I also have got 3 more designs which I'm hoping then I will be able to send it on the market as well. I know that one definitely will get there. I am working on the model for the autumn bouquet, which is the third from the series. So we've got summer, we've got spring, and now we've got autumn. And I'm gonna just show you a little sneak peek. And again, it is stitched on linen with DMC colors only. It's going to be fantastic. I absolutely love it. Autumn is my favorite season. The beginning of autumn, the one from September, late September through October until early November. After that, forget about it. It's just wet, windy and miserable. So yeah, and then next design which is coming, it is my folk bird, small folk bird. So I have got all of them here. So we've got summer, we've got winter, we've got spring, and now the autumn is the missing one. Of course, we have got the Valentine's and the Easter as holidays. I am also thinking of one for Halloween, but uh, this one we'll see. But definitely autumn folk bed is coming to the market this year. And then the final one, it is a booklet of 3 designs. It is all about the animals on the parade. So this is everything what is coming exciting. I will be sharing more with you in the coming days. But the charts will be available for purchase or they will be shipping to shops from 14th of August. Now what else? Patreon this month is going to be awesome. If you are another member of my Patreon, then you must join. It's going to be fab. I am releasing 8 charts, so I mean, in my opinion, it is a great value for money. We've got this month, we've got end of summer, we've got autumn, we've got Halloween, we've got gnomes, we've got samplers, we've got all gallery of projects. You know, it is all spread out in between 3 tiers from $6 to $20. Affordable for everyone. And also this month I am including coupon codes for all of my new releases, which for my Etsy store. So again, it's bonus. It is from 15 to 30%, and yeah, and there is lots of new things coming, exciting coming. And now for Facebook, of course, the freebies are still coming. Last month the gnomes were traveling to US to celebrate 4th of July, and then they popped into Italy for a nice espresso and margarita pizza. This month gnome returned to Europe, and they traveling in a familiar areas. I'm not gonna tell you where, but if you have got some ideas or guesses, leave them in the comment. And of course I will be sharing with you some Halloween freebie as well. So stay tuned, join my Facebook if you would like as well. And you know, you can find me on a variety of social media platform, and you can always shoot me a message if you have a question. And yeah, and I think this is everything what I had today when it comes to stitching and holidaying. Holiday is a disaster, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Now I would like to share with you some Flosstubes which I have been watching, and I was going to do it for 3 videos now, and I keep forgetting. So the first of all, I would love to officially welcome Karen to a Flosstube community. She released her first video, I think 1 month or 2 months ago, and I was the first one to jump on the subscriber list. Absolutely phenomenal. Her channel is KH Stitching. I'm gonna put across the screen, and I also tag Karen in this video, so go and follow. I think the 4th video is out already. Her projects are gorgeous, variety, everything. She stitches everything, and she stitches so beautifully. Love it. Fantastic personality as well. The second new Flosstuber which joined the community very recently is Stephanie, and absolutely loved the first video from the cottage. I like how she goes about her stitching. She does a theme stitching, so for each month she chooses the theme she wants to work on, and that's how she selects her designs, or like the projects from stash. And this month was all about the seaside and cottages. Absolutely gorgeous. So welcome to the community, and fantastic first video, Stephanie. And then of course I am so behind on Flosstube because I don't have time to watch like in a day. Like even when I stitch, I do other things. And you know, like I have got my kids at home now, so I cannot just binge it because I have to share the TV with them. And So yeah, I'd only watch Alba Stitcher because I never missed Amanda, not Alba. Alba is the cat. Amanda is the person. I never missed Amanda's video because they are fantastic, and I've watched yesterday Stitchy Sally. Oh my god, she is gorgeous woman, and fantastic finishes yesterday. Sally, I love the finish on the peacock. I don't see him crooked, so I don't know from which angle are you looking at your finish, but for me it looks absolutely perfect. Highly recommended Sally's video. Really beautiful soul, down to earth, dedicated stitcher, variety of project, love it. And who else have I been watching? Yeah, I think this is everyone what I have been watching. So I'm really have got lots of catching up to do, because you know, slowly Flosstubers are coming back. You know, the holiday period is coming to an end, so more people are recording. So yeah, anyway, I have to go now because I will be rambling. So thank you so much for spending with me half an hour. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. Let me know what you have been working on this summer holiday. How is your summer going? Share, you know, rub it in my face that your weather is absolutely glorious and you are sunburned and you have got enough of heat and you just cannot stand it anymore. Rub it in my face so you know I can be jealous because I don't have it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in 2 weeks time. Bye bye.